student, JEE section, chapter 7 and 37 number sum. If in equal to integration x raised to n e raised to kx dx, n is greater or equal to 1, then what is the value of this? So first of all, here in is equal to integration x raised to n e raised to kx dx. Here we take this is u and this is v, and we take the partial fraction or partial integration law. So first as it is integration of second minus in integration derivative of first integration of second as it is. Now we just simplify it, x raised to n e raised to kx upon k minus integration n x raised to n minus 1 e raised to kx upon k dx. Now this is in. We multiply this k with in, then kin is equal to x raised to n e raised to kx minus integration n x raised to n minus 1 into e raised to kx dx. Now here in equal to what? Integration e raised to n x raised to n e raised to kx, and here integration x raised to n minus 1 e raised to kx. So this is e raised to kx minus n n minus 1. Right? Now this in minus 1 we are taking one side, left side. So kin plus n minus 1 equal to x raised to n e raised to kx. So the value of this is x raised to n e raised to kx. Right? So this is our answer. Okay? Okay. 38 number. If I equal to integration e raised to x sin 2x dx, then for what value of ki equal to e raised to x sin 2x minus 2 cos 2x. Now first thing, I write one equation which is very useful for you. Here I express the term in general form. Integration e raised to ax sin bx dx is equal to e raised to ax a square plus b square a sin bx minus b cos bx plus c. So this is a general formula, and this formula is very useful for finding this type of sum, right? So now here we applying this formula for here integration e raised to x sin 2x dx, where a equal to 1 and b equal to 2. Therefore the answer is e raised to x upon 1 square plus 2 square, and a means 1 sin 2x minus 2 cos 2x plus c. Now here this is 5, so we just multiply this I by 5. So 5i equal to e raised to x sin 2x minus 2 cos 2x plus 5c, or it is c dash. So we can say that for the value of k equal to 5, the answer of ki equal to e raised to x sin 2x minus 2 cos 2x plus c. Therefore k is equal to 5. We get this answer. Right? So this way we can find our answer very easily. So now we go for the next one. Okay, next sum is if in equal to integration log x raised to n dx, then what is the value of in plus n minus 1, right? So first here we just put the value of in equal to integration, here we place 1 log x raised to n dx. Now here this is u and this is v. So we use the partial fraction law. First as it is integration of second minus in integration derivative of first and integration of second as it is, right? So here log x raised to n into x minus integration n log x raised to n minus 1 upon x into x dx. Now these two are removed, so we have log x raised to n into x minus n integration log x raised to n minus 1 dx. So this is log x raised to n into x minus n minus 1, right? Therefore in plus n minus 1 equal to x log x raised to n. So this is our answer, that the value of in plus n into in minus 1 equal to x log x raised to n, right? Then we go for the next one. Next sum is integration e raised to x by 2 sin x by 2 plus pi by 4 dx. Now here we just simplify it. Okay, so here first of all we just simplify the sum. E raised to x by 2, expand it, sin x by 2 cos pi by 4 plus cos x by 2 sin pi by 4 dx is equal to integration e raised to x by 2 1 upon root 2 sin x by 2, and then we just simplify it, plus integration e raised to x by 2 cos x by 2 into 1 upon root 2 dx. We just separate the integration. Now 1 upon root 2 we are taking common, and here e raised to x by 2 cos x by 2 sin x by 2 dx plus integration e raised to x by 2 cos x by 2 dx. We put it is as it is. Now one formula we write in the previous sum, and the second formula is just like this, but here I mentioned this formula in last. First we simplify it. So here 1 upon root 2 e raised to x by 2 into a 1 by 2 sin x by 2 minus 1 by 2 cos x by 2 plus e raised to x by 2 and upon a square plus b square is also there, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Now here a cos x by 2 means 1 by 2 cos x by 2 plus 1 by 2 sin x by 2. Okay, plus c is as it is. So 1 upon root 2 we put as it is. This is e raised to x by 2 upon 1 by 2, and this 1 by 2 is cancelled with this, so only 1 upon root 2 is there, and then we just simplify. Okay, so here when we simplify it, 1 by 2 sin x by 2 means this cos x by 2 and this cos x by 2 are cancelled, so we have 1 by 2 sin x by 2, and the same one is there, means here 2 by 2 means sin x by 2 is as it is, right? And then this 1 by 2 we cut with this 1 upon root 2, then we get root 2 e raised to x by 2 sin x by 2 plus c. So this is our final answer, that e raised to root 2 e raised to x by 2 sin x by 2 plus c. Now here I mentioned the formula of integration e raised to ax cos bx plus c dx. This is e raised to ax upon a square plus b square, a cos bx plus b sin bx plus c, right? So this formula we apply here, and the sine formula we apply here. Here cos are removed, and then we just simplify it we get our answer, right? So this way this sum is not hard, but here the simplification is quite different, so be careful for this type of sum. Okay, then we go for the next one. Okay, 41. If integration fx dx is equal to gx, then what is integration fx gx dx equal to? So here first of all, here integration fx dx is equal to gx. It means fx equal to d upon dx of gx. Okay, means the derivative of gx is fx. So now we take integration gx fx dx. So now this is u and this is v. So this is I. First as it is, integration of second minus in integration derivative of first, integration of second as it is, right? So we have gx and integration of fx dx is gx minus here d upon dx of gx is what? It is fx into gx dx, right? Now again we have the same I, so this is I. Therefore 2i equal to gx square plus c, and therefore I equal to 1 by 2 gx whole square plus c by 2 or c. So therefore our answer is integration fx gx dx equal to 1 by 2 gx square plus c by 2 or c. We directly write it is c, right? So this way we can complete this sum. Now we go for the next one. Okay. Next sum 42. Integration a raised to x f dash x plus fx log a dx equal to dash. So here first of all we just here separate the integration. I equal to integration f dash x a raised to x dx plus integration a raised to x fx log a dx. Now here we take, here the simplification is this is u and this is v, right? So integration a raised to x f dash x dx plus log a we put outside, and then we use partial fraction law. First as it is, integration of second minus in integration derivative of first and integration of second as it is. Now integration e raised to x f dash x dx plus log a, here fx, integration of a raised to x is a raised to x upon log a to az minus f dash x a raised to x upon log a to az and dx. Now what this log a we are taking common and cancel with this term. Then we have e raised to ax f dash x dx plus a raised to x into fx minus integration a raised to x f dash x dx, right? And these two are removed, so we get a raised to x fx plus c, or we put here plus c. So our answer is a raised to x fx plus c, right? So this way we can find our answer very easily. Now we go for the next one, 43 sum. Okay, integration sine square x plus sine 2x e raised to x dx equal to e raised to x upon 2 into dash plus c. Means here we want to find this fill in the blank, right? So here I equal to integration e raised to x sine square x plus sine 2x. Sine 2x is the derivative of this function. So we can write this way, e raised to x sine square x plus d upon dx of sine square x dx. So now we have the simplification is e raised to x into sine square x plus c. Now ultimately the answer is obtained, but here by 2 is there. So what? We just simplify this sine square x into 1 minus cos 2x upon 2 plus c. If you see that e raised to x by 2, it is 1 minus cos 2x plus c. Therefore, if we put this is k, then what is k? Therefore, k equal to 1 minus cos 2x. Right? So sums are very simple, but then also you have or you manage with your techniques. Right? Now we go for the next one, and okay, next sum 44. If d upon dx of gx equal to gx, then integration fx gx in bracket fx plus 2 f dash x dx equal to dash. Now here first of all, d upon dx of gx is equal to gx. It means what? Gx equal to e raised to x. Now this is very important clue. When the derivative of any function is the same, then it is e raised to x. Now we put I equal to integration fx gx into fx plus 2 f dash x dx, and we just put the value of gx equal to e raised to x, and then fx we multiply with the bracket fx the square plus 2 f dash x into fx dx. Right? Now here if you see that this is a function and this is its derivative, right, f dash x, or we can write this way, fx square plus d upon dx of fx square dx. Therefore the answer is e raised to x into fx the whole square plus c. So this is our answer, e raised to x into fx square plus c, but e raised to x is gx, so we convert into gx and then we simplify, then this is our final answer. So this way we can obtain our answer very easily by this method. But here you always remember that some clues are there which are very important for us, and if you use this clue in the example, then you get very easily your answer. And now we go for the next one. 45. Integration e raised to x sine square x dx equal to a e raised to x plus b e raised to x cos 2x plus 2 sine 2x plus c. Then what is a plus b? So here first of all, I equal to integration e raised to x sine square x dx. Then we convert this into 1 minus cos 2x by 2 dx. Now here we just separate the LCM and simplify the, or separate the integration also. 1 by 2 integration e raised to x cos 2x dx. Here a equal to 1 and b equal to 2. We are applying the formula, and here we directly put 1 by 2 e raised to x minus 1 by 2 e raised to x upon a square plus b square a cos bx plus b sin bx plus c. Alright, then here 1 by 2 e raised to x minus, this is 5 and 1 by 10 e raised to x cos 2x plus 2 sin 2x plus c. Now when you compare with a plus e raised to a into e raised to x plus b e raised to x cos 2x plus 2 sin 2x, we get a equal to 1 by 2 and b equal to minus 1 upon 10, and we want to find a plus b. Therefore a plus b equal to 1 by 2 minus 1 upon 10. It is 5 minus 1 upon 10. It is 4 by 10 or it is 2 by 5. So our answer is this a plus b. It is a plus b is 2 by 5, right? So this way we can obtain the answer. Now the next 46, integration e raised to 5x cos 12x dx equal to e raised to 5x upon k in bracket a cos 12x plus b sin 12x plus c. Then what is k plus a plus b? Here I equal to integration e raised to 5x cos 12x dx, where a equal to 5 and b equal to 12. Therefore the answer is e raised to 5x upon a square plus b square a cos bx plus b sin bx plus c. Now this is e raised to 5x upon 169 5 cos 12x plus 12 sin 12x plus c. Now here compare with e raised to 5x by k, a cos 12x plus b sin 12x plus c. We get k equal to 169, a equal to 5 and b equal to 12. Therefore k plus a plus b equal to 169 plus 5 plus 12. It is 186. 186. So our answer is 186 here, and this way we can complete this sum.